Simply just pulled it to the side.
It is recording, though.
Said, go ahead and let my dick breathe. She went ahead and figured
I'm just like reading some of these topics, though, is ridiculous. What's the discussion on squirting? Like, if you're having a discussion about squirting, what is there to discuss?
I think it's probably just tell stories about your squirting.
I have the worst squirting stories.
Oh my God.
I have the absolute worst squirting stories.
Yep.
I mean, I have some, like, really basic ones and some that were, like, decent. But, like, I have some just, like, fucked up ones, too.
Why does it smell like coconut?
Oh, squirt. It smells like squash air freshener. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about,
Not in here. There's no fucking squirters in here.
It doesn't smell like coconut.
Totally smells like coconut.
I don't know if coconut's an accurate description.
100%. I verified it through research.
Justin wants me to talk about fun things to do in Seattle, which I don't even know if it is like an actual thing.
Just the touristy shit?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't do tourist things. I'm from Seattle.
What do locals do? I feel like there's websites that people look up, like, what do locals do here?
I don't. They just complain about the weather.
Sit inside.
They sit inside and wait for it to stop raining. No, I don't know. Like, tourist people, like, they always go to, like, the underground Seattle and, like, the Space Needle and all, like, the generic Pike Place market, so you could see the guys throwing fish because that's interesting to somebody.
I feel like that's, like, quality stuff that tourists would want to go to, as well as, like, locals wouldn't stay away from it.
I feel like locals don't really go to the Space Needle. I mean, the Space Needle is a thing. It's not like you just, like, jump out of the car and you can go up to the Space Needle. It's, like, in the middle of the Pacific Science Center, and, like, you'd have to go, like, park and go over to it, and then you have to buy your tickets. And
yeah,
I just don't think it's not a thing that people do just, like, spur of the moment. It's like a planned thing. Unless you're gonna, they have, like, a restaurant there that rotates, and that's pretty fucking cool.
That is cool. It's probably like the Vegas Strip. Locals just stay away because it is, like, an attraction.
Right, and that's what happened with my parents when they moved to Vegas. They don't go to the Strip at all.
True. Yeah, locals don't.
They, like, actively avoid it. They go to shows, though. I shouldn't say that, because they go to shows and stuff randomly, and those are all on the Strip.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's not a ton of other entertainment in Vegas outside of the Strip. Right? I mean, like,
hell no.
Anything that you're going to go do is going to be on the Strip, because why would they put it anywhere else?
True. Go to random gardens, though.
That garden was so creepy.
It must be nice to go to there. Go to the garden.
I still have the pin on my phone. I could find that garden.
Next time we're going, if we ever go back to Vegas.
I just don't want to get...
I feel like
I don't want to get robbed.
I might be done.
No, wait, you might be done going to Vegas?
Yeah.
It's because the last time you went to Vegas, you went for a stupid-ass car show.
That's very true.
And you spent too much time doing car show stuff.
I know, and remember when he tried to get me to pay money to do the same thing I was already doing?
Here, pay $30 to look at the same cars you've been looking at for hours.
No, for 2 fucking days, dude.
Yeah,
and
that whole
60% of them I'd already seen.
But you get a shirt, and you get to see drunk Volkswagen kids, which has got to be one of the worst parts of Woost, actually, now that I think about it.
Both of those should be free.
I don't know. You should have to pay me. You should have to pay me to watch fucking drunk Euro kids.
In fact.
If I ever want to see kids with pants that don't fit.
Drunk anyone. It's called running a fucking daycare. Usually people get paid to do that.
I just had a video pop up on, like, the Explore function on my Instagram of, like, kids twirling up shirts. You know, like, you spin them like a towel, and then you try to snap your friends, like, because like.
Are you sure that wasn't your grinder?
It might have been my grinder. I actually, like, I'm pretty limited on my grinder. I use it on my backup phone, so I don't get on there very much.
2 phones.
Yeah, I have 2 phones. I have my straight phone and my less than straight phone. But no, these kids, they were twirling up shirts and trying to, like, snap each other. And I don't know why you would be doing that. And I don't know why you would be doing it in a large group, because there was 4 people.
Wouldn't a towel be more effective?
Well, but they were, like, on the top of the parking garage at the car show, so they're, like, towel access.
Oh, this was actually at Woost.
Let's be fair. That hotel probably doesn't have extra towels, so there's almost no way that they'd actually be using towels.
No, they're shitty, so they'd whip extra hard.
Yeah, they would rip extra hard because they're, like, bleached every time and super sketch, I'm guessing. You stayed there. I guess you would know.
They smelled good.
Yeah, I'm sure that they smelled really good. whatever perfume the last prostitute had on.
I love the smell of bleach.
I thought you were gonna say I love the smell of prostitutes.
No.
I'm like, oh, you love the smell of prostitutes? That's wonderful stuff.
I've never even smelled a prostitute, so I wouldn't know.
That's the only reason that you don't want to go to Vegas, because you don't want to do stupid car show shit?
It's just too hot.
It is too hot. I was actually looking yesterday about inviting you to go to another car show in Vegas in like September.
The next car show we go to should probably be in Seattle.
The next car show we're going to is Scrape Fest, which is this month.
It's a little bit more convenient.
It's definitely less drive.
Less hot?
Well, it's going to be indoors. It's the first indoor car show the first stance indoor show. I don't really know how he's wording that now I think about it, because the indoor car show can't be the first one, because the expo's been indoors, I think, always.
You should change it to indoor stance show.
No, I think it's just like... Fuck, now I don't know how he's marketing it. He said it was the first indoor whatever. Which is cool, because I'm going to tell you right now, as a vendor, getting to an event early and sitting in the sun and then being there till the end and then having to pack up all in the sun sucks.
Yeah.
And it's nobody's fault but mine for living in a place where it gets 100 degrees constantly and then hanging out on blacktop like a savage. But I don't want to do that anymore. So with it being indoors, it's definitely going to be better.
More appealing, yeah.
I don't know if there's any... I can't think of any shows that are even coming up in Seattle. I just want to go anyway. We should just go.
Fact, yeah.
We could just go make a car show with that van.
It is a party.
But I'm just going to spend the entire time riding the ferries. So I guess, it'll be a one-stop car show, because it will just be on a ferry the whole time.
Float around.
Dude, floating around's the best. Like fucking seagulls and whales and sea lions and shit.
And Bentley.
Bentley will go on the ferry.
Yep.
He can't leave the van, though. Dogs can't. I don't think dogs can go. I don't know, because you can walk onto it with a dog. I'm sure this has to be on a leash, so I guess maybe he could go. I don't know. I don't think that's not going to be Bentley's first exposure, I don't think, to large boats. I just want to take him on a kayak first before I'm like, hey, jump on this giant ferry.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of who all the people were that wanted to be on here.
Yeah, I guess.
I know Jonathan Black.
Yeah. I'm stoked.
I'm trying to think of who else we were talking about. Oh, Josh Martin from JDM Legends.
For sure. Tailored Fam Cam.
Cam wants to be on?
I'm sure he would be a good guest.
There was a bunch of people posting about it when I first brought it up.
Well,
I know Cam would be a good guest. I just didn't know if he'd actually want to do it. I don't think Cam wants to tolerate both of us for long periods of time.
Whatever, dude. He loves us.
I think he loves us individually.
Oh.
Maybe together it might be a little excessive.
I feel like he loves us.
I posted this thing on Facebook trying to get ideas of things to talk about, and Zach brought up tacos El Pastor or tacos del Carbon.
Tacos.
And I 10 out of 10 know what tacos are, and the only other reference that I have is Carbon and Pastor. And Pastor is in the church, they rape kids.
No.
And then Carbon is
I'd like to
the base for all life.
Tacos, though.
I'd like to rape some tacos.
Mouth rape.
Mouth rape a taco. I don't, Johnny was talking about rims or wheels, which isn't really a topic for me. It's just wheels. Unless you're on a basketball court. And then it's probably just rims.
Yeah.
Unless it's a wheelchair basketball game. And then technically there's rims
both.
and wheels all over. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Robert wants to talk about anal beads, but I feel like he's so much better versed on that topic that I'm not.
He's an expert on anal beads.
Yeah, I've definitely
First-hand
shoved some
experience.
bead-shaped stuff up a girl's butt, but I'm not.
I thought you were going to say that you shoved him up Robert's butt.
No, I haven't met Robert. Robert's all the way in Texas, but he's probably into that sort of thing, because Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Including the
Even
anal
the
beads. You posted the same thing. What are your topics?
Let's see.
Lucas also said teams to watch in the NFL this year. I'm definitely not trying to be a sports podcast in any way, because it's just going to be me talking about the Seahawks the whole time, and half of you fucking hate them. especially after like most people in Utah seem like they like the Broncos because I think it's like the closest NFL team,
The nearest team.
and I'm pretty sure that the last time that the Seahawks and Broncos were playing serious football, only one of the teams was taking it seriously. I mean, not that that Super Bowl wasn't close or anything.
Depends on your definition of close.
That was like the best thing ever. It was like one of those things where I was like, I don't think they're gonna score. Like we were in the third quarter. I think it was like the very end of the third quarter that the Broncos finally scored in that Super Bowl. And I was like, oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, NFL lost me.
I know you don't like the sports. You only like lacrosse because there's sticks and balls.
Football's okay.
Football's like okay to watch. I don't like. Well, that's not true. I only like watching the Seahawks.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to watch any other football games.
I don't not like watching the Seahawks. They're definitely an entertaining team.
Yeah. Which I think, I don't know why they're entertaining to you necessarily. Like, I find it entertaining because like I'm invested in the team in some regard because I'm from Seattle.
I give you that. I think people should be more like impartial to it and just watch it for like the entertainment value instead of being like, I like the Bears, and if the Bears don't do well, I fucking hate football. And if they do well, I love football.
That's how all sports fans get super mad about their teams. And I've never been mad about any Seahawk game happening. There's been like events that I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, or they lose and it's a bummer for 5 minutes. Yeah.
You have all these people that take it uncomfortably seriously.
Yep.
And the thing that, like the pinnacle of that is the people that refer to the team as like us.
Yes.
It's like that's
so weird.
It's not us. It's you don't play for them.
Even if you bet money on your team, that's not
it's
us.
It's still not us. and it's I have friends, like shout out to my friends who randomly think that they're in the NFL for some reason or with any team.
Or even close.
It happens with the Jazz. I see people all the time.
Bentley,
like
no biscuits during the podcast, buddy. Sorry.
Bentley gets biscuits during the podcast.
He's raging right now. Give him a biscuit.
I can't give him a biscuit because we're technically recording. I could totally test this feature about playing music as like a break thing. Yeah, see?
Oh, Bentley's excited too.
All right. That's just a sweet break while I got my adorable dog a biscuit.
Good old biscuit break.
Yeah, I personally was going to have a biscuit, but I thought it might mess with my voice right now.
When I was a little kid, I used to eat dog food.
That seems like a thing that didn't stop, though. And, like, it's just a thing that's coming out now.
I accidentally ate it, like, a couple years ago. It's actually a lot more disgusting than
I don't even know what that means. How do you accidentally eat dog food?
It was in... It was in like a cup, and I didn't know what it was. And it was dark at a campfire.
Was somebody else eating dog food?
I just trusted the contents of a red Solo cup. We've all made that mistake.
No, I've never made that mistake. I'll pour stuff in a red Solo cup, and I'm kind of sketched out. Yeah. Like I'm like I'm not 100% sure what that is now.
Yep.
So you ate dog food like with a fork?
No, I had like food in a cup. It's camping.
Right. How did you get it out of the cup?
Just
you like tipped it into your mouth?
Drinking it.
You like drank dog food? This is not at all where I expected any of this to go in relation to Bentley getting a biscuit.
No. Nope.
I don't. How old were you? You were an adult?
When I ate as a kid?
No. At the
child,
campfire.
I ate it on purpose.
I'm sure that you did. That's not a thing that surprises me at all.
I know.
As an adult, I'm a little shocked that you would drink random things out of, especially random like
Well,
I mean, like, dog food is not a thing that really looks like
human
much.
food in a red Solo cup and then picked up the wrong red Solo cup.
The way that you're saying red Solo cup is like that song, which I think is a country song. Red Solo cup. Like, the way that you're saying it just keeps reminding me
I've only
of that.
heard of that song. I haven't actually.
I've heard it. I think it's like part of a commercial or something that I heard. Wait, so how old are you? This was like a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
So you were like a full adult.
Oh yeah, very grown man.
How much did you drink?
Honestly, I smelled it before I tasted it, and I like.
Oh, so like as it was like
out.
tipping down, you were like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
this
out.
is dog food."
But it touched.
Was the dog mad?
No. Still ate it.
What were you eating before that would have been like potentially the same?
Cereal, dude. I put cereal.
I'm sorry. Look, I feed my dog like pretty okay food.
But you're in a house, so you have silverware. We were camping.
Right.
That was all we had.
Right. I'm telling you right now, I know that you like some weird fucking cereal. There's no cereal on the planet that looks anything like any dog food that I've ever seen.
It was dark and you're camping. What light is there?
This is another reason to not go camping.
I know, yeah.
I stand behind that.
Well, eating dog food.
Bentley won't go camping with you now because he's afraid you're going to eat all his food.
You can just eat the cereal.
He doesn't like cereal.
Oh.
He does.
Are you sure?
He likes everything. This dog's an idiot. For being super smart, he makes a lot of really dumb decisions.
Yeah.
He's cute as fuck, though, so that's what matters.
He's literally grumbling right now, dude. I think he understands what you're saying.
He's like, yeah, I want cereal. Hook me up. What, I know you posted the same thing
let's see.
on your wall as I did, trying to get, like, random things to talk about for this entry-level podcast.
People are, like, 60% trying to be funny and 40% trying to be helpful, but the amount that they're helpful is less than 40%. So let's see.
So they're trying 40% to be helpful, ending in a hard 8%.
And they're
helpful.
mostly trying to be funny and not that funny.
Oh, that's the worst when people try to be funny and it's not.
Oh, squirters, though. That's a good topic.
Squirters is a good topic. It's a messy topic.
Magical topic.
I feel like I've taught so many people. I was gonna say the ins and outs of squirting, but that sounds so much worse than I mean it to.
Yep.
But like,
in and out.
right? I feel like the thing that I've taught people the most is the battle sheets.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Are a lifesaver. And
can I get a price quote on the battle sheet right now?
I think they're honestly like
investment.
I get it. I think if you go to Walmart and buy one for a queen, it's less than $11.
Yeah,
it's like $10.56.
I was gonna say under 10. I think it's like 9.
And they're literally the best thing if you are a squirter, or you hang out around squirters or invite squirters over often. I don't know your lifestyle, so I'm obviously not judging you. But if you do any of those things, you definitely should get battle sheets. And what a battle sheet is a waterproof sheet that...
It's a mattress protector.
Yeah, it's like a mattress protector. I think it's actually there for, like... They list it as being something that stops allergens. So, like, stuff from getting into your bed. But you put that on under your sheets, and it's basically... I mean, it's just a big plastic cover. It's always weird when you get them brand new because they smell like an inflatable raft. And I have no idea why that's funny every time that I've ever opened them, which is, of course, only been once because I'm not about that life. But
why would you need multiple?
Why would you need more than one?
Might as well.
And the answer is because if you're hanging out with multiple girls that are squirters, it'd be fucked up to use the same one for all of them. It's like reusing a condom, and that's gross. Well, using a condom's gross. Reusing it seems like it's even worse somehow.
But it goes underneath your actual sheets, right? So
yeah, but like
it swap sheets.
Yeah, but it ends up
clean that and start over.
Yeah, no, you can just take them and throw them in the wash with your sheets. Yeah. Like that's actually what it says to do. But it's just like a plastic sheet. I mean, you literally. I cheat. I think like I take it maybe a little overboard just because there's been a couple incidents where girls have. For lack of a better term, like really fucked up my sheet or really fucked up my bed, and I have a fairly expensive mattress, and that's a bummer. But it's you throw down the battle sheet, and it's just like a elastic all the way around the edges. You literally just slap it on like a plain fitted sheet, and then I take it a little further. I throw a couple towels down
Yeah.
at that stage, and then put the sheet on.
You do towels underneath the sheet?
I do towels underneath the sheet because the first time that I ever used one, I was with a girl that she was hydrated when we started, I guess is the best way of saying it. I mean, this was a girl that could squirt excessively, something you might see like in a porn type scenario.
Right.
And what happens is, because the plastic is of course waterproof, it puddles under her like ass or like anything that's like putting pressure, so like any low spot. So like if her knees are up in the air but her feet are down, like it'll puddle around her feet or puddle around her ass, or like if you change positions it puddles around your knees or whatever, and it's super creepy to sit in. I can tolerate a wet sheet or a wet mattress because it's kind of whatever, it's kind of comes with the territory, but like
if it's a hot tub you got to plan on
like if you could physically splash in it, I don't like it.
Yeah.
It freaks me out. So yeah, I throw towels down because what those towels do is they like kind of soak it up without it ever, it's not going into your mattress. Yeah, and it never pools. I've actually thrown towels on top of the sheet too, as like
that's what I do,
an extra backup. Yeah. But I mean, ultimately the same thing happens no matter what. You take them and you end up throwing them all in the wash together. That's what I do, at least.
Start over.
Yeah.
Start fresh.
I readdress my bed. Throw a little Febreze on there just for good measure. That lavender Febreze, so I can get that good rest in.
Peaceful.
But other than that, I don't know. Like, I wonder what the topic of squirting is. Like kind of an open, with two guys sitting talking about it. It's probably kind of weird.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna have a girl on, I think tomorrow, actually, to do some more like testing. This is really just like a test of how all this shenanigans works. But we're gonna have a girl on. I'm confident she's not gonna want to talk about squirting.
No.
And we're not gonna put her in any weird positions because she's awesome and she's shy and I don't know what she knows about any of this stuff anyway. So I'd rather not put her in a weird position. But
she knows nothing.
She might know nothing. I'm sure she's an angel, an absolute angel. But as much as I'm now saying that, there are definitely a couple girls I can think of that I wouldn't mind getting on the show to discuss squirting, but I just don't know if that's going to be a reality.
Yeah, just leave it up to them.
I'm gonna let them hear this and then be like, hey,
get me on your show.
Yeah, let's you down to come on and discuss your issues here?
Escapades.
It's not, issues is probably the wrong word because I'm a huge fan of squirters.
We have multiple people asking about eating ass. Anytime eating ass comes up, I always recommend the movie Chips because
I've never seen Chips. I've definitely 10 out of 10 eaten ass.
Nice.
And I suggest it. I think that there's a lot of people that are weirded out by it. And
yeah, it's fucking fun.
Yeah, to me, it's just like a thing that comes naturally when you're involved in other scenarios like that. I mean, if I'm already going down on a girl, her ass is right there, and it's 10 out of 10 happening.
Yeah, it's taboo and disgusting and so much fun.
Yeah, and it's weird because there's a lot of people I think that are like, oh, you're eating ass. Like, people shit from there.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, but unless...
Have you smelled girls? Like, smell girls. Tastes like that.
I feel like the guys that are saying that have never seen a vagina before. So it's just like, it's weird for me because there's almost no way that you're going to be like, I'll touch a pussy, but I won't touch an ass.
Yeah, they're like, I would never put my tongue anywhere near there. Well, clearly you haven't.
You're fucking creeped out. If you're creeped out by vagina, you're creeped out by ass. I understand that. That's fine.
Oh, that's another good topic, dude.
What?
Dudes who don't eat pussy.
I feel like there's not... Does that happen?
Bro. There's
not dudes that don't eat pussy.
Okay. I read it on the internet, so I can't speak from, like, personal verified experience.
I'm going to ask right now on Facebook if that's a real thing. Are there guys who don't eat pussy? Let me know.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, asking for at least 5 of my friends.
Oh my.
I can't imagine. I mean, like, I think that's a weird topic for me just because I'm so far at, like, one end of that spectrum. Like, I love eating pussy more than... I'm not going to say more than sex or more than getting my dick sucked. but I definitely love eating pussy.
Yeah,
like it's
for me,
definitely a thing that's like
very
it's
close,
happening.
like third
Yeah,
place.
like I'm definitely.
But you still get a fucking medal.
Yeah, nobody's asking me.
You're on the podium.
Nobody's gonna have to ask me to do it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're not gonna have to suggest it to me because I've probably been doing it. So, but the idea that you just told me that there's guys who don't eat pussy is kind of baffling.
Yeah.
I guess I have girls that I'm talking to. That sounds really bad that I have girls that I'm talking to. I mean, like, I have girls that I'm conversing with about this podcast. I'm going to ask some of them.
Yeah, double check it.
I can't imagine. I only have a few that I can that I'm super comfortable asking that question to.
Yeah.
I think most of them are going to give the same answer. They're going to be like, well, I mean, yeah, there are, but I don't fucking talk to them. Because, like, why would you?
Yeah, it's a concept I don't understand.
Okay, see, the first girl that I asked, she said, not one that I've found, thank God, with a
Right.
crying, laughing emoji. Oh, I'm sorry, you're listening to me read. That's probably not very interesting. Oh, okay, so this other girl says, yes, there are, actually. Which is...
So she's had the misfortune of running
Which
into
is
him.
hilarious, because that's not even a thing that I ever would have thought about.
Bro, I fucking told you so.
Yeah, but you read it on the internet, Stan.
You just read it on the internet.
No.
Oh.
What? I typed it on the internet. I asked
And
on the
then you
internet.
read it on the internet.
Well, okay. She said, not as common as girls that don't suck dick, which I guess is like a whole separate topic.
Dude.
She said, but I've met a few dudes that won't do it. Weird? With a question mark. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I mean, it's as weird as a girl that doesn't suck dick, though. I mean, if we're just going to jump right into that topic.
Yep.
It's weird to me. I think I met one girl who didn't suck dick.
Bro, girls who don't suck dick are the girls who complain about being single all the time.
Well,
and
yeah.
don't understand why.
That's natural, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been with girls that, like, they'll suck a dick, but they're not that into it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they'll do it to do it. Which I think there's probably a lot of guys that eat pussy just, like, to do it.
Still don't really understand that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need a girl that likes sucking dick as much as I like eating pussy.
Yep.
Because it's the only way that that's ever going to work for
Yeah.
me. Because it's, like, a vital role in our relationship, which
It's
is
like,
completely stupid because
she likes dick more than air. That's so romantic.
oh yeah, like the girl that's like more than willing to just choke on a dick until
Yes.
her eyes are watering, that is me eating pussy.
Yeah.
Like that, I need that level of commitment, because to me, like, there's nothing else. There is not like an in between for that for me. Like, if it's just a girl that's like, oh, lick it around the edges, like whatever, just that girl that doesn't.
Tongue tickle it a little bit.
Yeah, like that's not interesting to me. I'd rather you just don't touch my dick at all. Well, maybe not at all, but probably pretty close. I'd rather just
I think I
move
like a
things
light
along.
blowy.
Like a junior blowy, just like to get things
Yeah.
cracking.
A teasy blowy, I'm down.
I don't think I'd want that.
No.
No, I think I did. That was probably a thing for me in the first like 5 years that I was having sex. That was probably like, oh yeah, I could do whatever. And then like I've had this like terrible progression of just being, I guess
Figure out.
some
what you
people
actually
call
want.
it fucked up. I mean, it's whatever. There's plenty of girls that are obviously into it. I just have this weird kind of like progression of skipping ahead from like the really, really basic stuff in sex to the stuff that people question or don't discuss in front of their friends. Like I have a couple different girls that get
Heard
in
to have friends like that.
that get into things, and then like outside of the bedroom they seem like they might be virgins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's these girls that are just like, yeah, I'll tongue your ass or whatever. And then like the next time that you're seeing them out with their friends or whatever, like you're like, oh, I like could picture you as having made out with a guy like twice ever.
You're in a pantsuit.
Yeah. Like you're just, it's like, I don't want to use the word prude because I don't think that that's, like, prude to me and slut are like two words that don't really go together. Well, slut's cool in bed, but like I don't really call people sluts ever. But that's like, I don't want to call anybody out for either end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's weird to be shocked by a girl who's into some shit that you never would have thought she was into, especially when they bring it up.
Hella fun though.
Well, yeah, no,
Best
like
thing ever.
that's like if you have, I don't want to say low expectations, but that's kind of the term for it. Like you're just expecting to go in for like a dick and dash or whatever.
She just gets cooler and cooler, and you're like,
yeah, and then she ends up like
happening.
tonguing your ass or like just willingly choking on your dick, or like, I mean, I have a couple weird examples of girls that just wanted to be fucked in public for no real reason, just wanted to be because they thought it was hot, and it's like a couple of them I'm like, are you serious? Like,
yeah,
I assumed that you'd want the lights off in the room.
You definitely can't like judge people's kinks and maybe not even understand, but just respect it.
Yeah, no, kinks are one of the ones that like
the shit.
I'm normally pretty good at judging people, and kinks are still the ones that throw me off.
Yes, comes out of surprise.
If I'm around a girl long enough, I can kind of figure out some shit that I assume that she'd probably be into, but it's always like hit or miss. Like I'm just guessing at it and just hoping that it works out, hoping she doesn't run out of the room screaming because some shit went awry.
Doesn't usually happen.
No, it doesn't. Like maybe I'm better at judging that character than I thought, but still, there's definitely been times where I'm like easing around things, trying to figure out where it is, and the girl's like, no, do this. I'm like, oh shit.
Everyone is dirty as fuck. It's just how much they're willing to like let show.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Because I get the idea that that's not real. I get the idea that there's certain girls that don't want to do anything outside of like, I always joke about it being like Bible sex, but that's not
like vanilla sex.
Yeah, but like beyond that, you know what I mean? Like,
no, missionary only.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
clean blowjobs.
Blowjob with a condom. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm gonna tell you right now, don't ever say that to me. Oh. Don't ever say that to me, because you'll be fucking holding a condom as I'm pushing you out of the fucking door. That's like, a blowjob with a condom is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh.
Unless you're with a prostitute, and I guess maybe that's like seems like a better idea.
Yeah.
I'm not ever gonna do that.
No
strip clubs. I don't even go to a strip club. A prostitute's like a really big step above that.
Blowjob with a condom? More like walking out the door with a condom.
Yeah. Save your condom because I'm leaving.
Right.
I don't. I'm trying to think of another example of like a girl that ends up being like, I think there's the girls.
Freaky?
No, I think that there's the girls that like they haven't been exposed to anything beyond like a sex ed class and some comments on Facebook. So they don't know about other stuff, and that's not to say that they're not into the other stuff. They just don't even know it exists. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Like, there's a girl, a good friend of mine, I just assume that like she would never watch porn. She just doesn't seem like the type of girl that would ever watch porn.
Yeah.
And then one day she made some reference to Pornhub, and because I'm a guy and it's a girl talking about porn, I instantly wanted to have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
And I asked her, and she was like, she said, oh yeah, no, I watch, like, everything I watch is on Pornhub. And I was like, well,
she's a connoisseur.
Like what? And she like gives me a list. She like knew the names of like porn stars. She knew like different genres of porn that she was like way into. And these were things that
she's done her research. Yeah,
like they weren't crazy. They weren't like just over the top like fetish stuff, but it was definitely way more than I thought it would be. And it's not, I wasn't mad about finding out any of this information. Definitely made me want to make out with her even more. That's the one weird thing about a guy is like, if an attractive girl starts talking about sex, the guy's like, I just want to have sex with you now.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's like that. This girl was like that, but I don't know if that's like that for most girls. This girl, if you get her into like a sexual conversation, she wants to have sex, which is cool. Like I'm not the guy that turns it down from attractive girls.
I think that's people in general. I don't think that's girls, guys. I think it's.
But I don't think there's not girls that. I think there's girls that can have whole conversations about sex and not get turned on at all. But I think that those are the girls that are, I don't want to say boring because that's like fucked up. But
having a whole conversation about sex and getting turned on but managing it, or actually not getting turned on, because how would you really know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. Like maybe I've had a conversation that was like sexual with a girl and then left, and then she like vigorously goes and rubs one out or something.
You'd never know.
Yeah. Next time I do, I'm going to ask. So any of you girls that have like a random conversation with me and I leave, 10 minutes later I'm texting you asking what you're doing.
Find out later.
I'm gonna be driving home and be like, hey, what are you up to? Stop staring at into my dog's eyes. He wants a high five, Stan. Bentley's the official like mascot of the podcast.
Thanks, B.
You'll probably hear him like do random stuff on this show as things progress, just because he's kind of a dick and he needs a lot of attention.
Here's his name.
Yeah, like right now he's actually staring at Stan, wagging his tail, looking kind of upset.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why.
He's in battle stance.
Yeah. He definitely wants a toy or something from you, and it's like,
get your ball.
He's not getting the ball.
No.
I like the attitude that he gives.
I know.
Like the look in his eyes is like, hey, how about you fuck off?
No.
How about you get my ball? Yeah, you'll be all right, Bentley. You'll be the mascot. Wait till we start doing video. You get to be on video all the time,
How about
buddy.
you let me out so I can poop?
Do you need to go outside? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, you're fine.
We can't stop anyway. I already stopped once and played some music that I probably legally can't play on a podcast. Oh, I think it's if you're making money.
Sampling.
I think, yeah, if like you're not making Oh, okay, Bentley.
He's aggressive.
I guess he's definitely going to need to go outside, so please hold for the next available operator. Alright. Well, I had to distract my dog with food, apparently, which you can probably now hear in the background as he munches down. Yeah. Definitely going to have to move those.
Bro, he got mad.
Yeah, my dog gets upset. He doesn't play around food. If he feels like it's past his dinner time, like, he'll definitely let you know. I did get some responses, though. I posted online, are there guys who don't eat pussy? Let me know. I got a germaphobe reference almost instantly. A lot of people talking about eating booty, which I guess we've already technically covered tonight. Got only on Sunday. Wait, you don't eat pussy on Sunday? Because it's the Lord's Day. So I guess that would make sense. But then nobody will let me. Well, that doesn't mean you're not willing, though. That's the key. That's the best thing to eat. If you ain't eating pussy, you are one.
So I guess that counts.
What? Well, this has been like a real random little intro to whatever the hell it is that we're gonna be doing. We're like almost 40 minutes in, Stan.
Nice.
Which is weird.
Yeah, didn't feel like that.
No, because we were just talking about dumb shit.
Yep. Like we always do.
So I guess whoever hears this, I haven't even figured out where I'm going to be putting this. So I guess I'm going to be spending the next couple hours figuring out how to upload it and put it places.
Hopefully people will tune in
to
listen to our dumbass.
Yeah, it'll probably get
doubts.
significantly better. I I don't know for sure, but I assume it's going to get better as we think about.
We want feedback too.
Yeah, like we're definitely going to need other topics to discuss.
Topics that could hold like a 40-minute conversation.
Yeah, like real conversations. I don't want to just like list off things. You know, I don't want it to be like a travel blog or a sports blog or anything like that. I just want two dudes and then some random people also to be able to sit and discuss dumb shit. Because to be honest with you, this happens pretty much anytime Stan and I are together.
Yeah.
We just talk about dumb shit. And I think that's kind of where the basis for this podcast came from, is because everybody liked hearing us talk about dumb shit, which is weird.
Yeah. And anyway,
so
hang out and talk about dumb shit.
Yeah, like we're definitely going to have other people come and hang out and talk about dumb shit with us. And I guess in the meantime, throw some ideas around of what you actually want to hear us discuss. Whether
Pray
it's
about it.
Did you say pray about it?
Pray about it.
Don't do that.
Yes.
I feel like the topics that we're going to discuss are things that you don't want to pray about.
What?
Actually, well, I'm not really
Ass
on that.
worship.
I mean, I can worship an ass. I just feel like the pray aspect of it is probably not quite up to par with me.
We need it.
Yeah, you can pray for me all you want. It's probably not going to work.
Yep.
Anyway, throw some ideas out, and I guess we'll see how things go in the future. Hopefully listening to this random test of us talking wasn't too terrible.
Hopefully it's a little tease for you.
But I think we settled on a name. It's going to be the LMDB show or LMDB podcast.
Let my dick breathe.
10 out of 10, got to let the dick breathe. I will probably get into the story, the actual story of where that came from, because I get asked a lot. I've been getting asked a lot since the Let My Dick Breathe shirts came out, and then I know at least one gentleman so far has gotten it tattooed on him with my adorable face, which I suggest to everybody, if I'm honest.
Did you say adorable?
Yeah, my face?
You spelled fugly wrong.
Oh, your jealousy is noted, though.
Noted.
Pretty sure your face isn't tattooed on anybody. Just saying.
It's not quite ugly.
Well, actually, I'm going to cover that next time that we do this. I'm going to cover the Let My Dick Breathe story. And
stupid tattoos.
Yeah, that'll probably lead into lots of stupid tattoos, because Stan actually has 2 of those, so that's good.
Can I fucking skip that episode?
No, I think that's the one we should do on video, because we definitely want to see yours. So
True.
Anyway, all right, well, it's creeping up on 45 minutes, and that's way too long to even listen to myself talk. So you all have a good evening, and we'll do this again.
Yeah.